Hi everyone there out in Coach's Land. Sean here just to give you a little update heading into term 2. This might be a little bit longer than normal, so I hope you find the 10 minutes or so to have a listen before term 2 starts, because that'd be good. You just plug your earphones in while you're driving or something. Anyway, first of all, in regard to myself, most of you know that I had a pretty bad crash on the bike weekend before Easter, first weekend of the school holidays. Well, the bike's been repaired, but I'm still recovering. So thanks for all your well wishes. Essentially, what's happened is my chest is healing. The broken bones will heal over time. The doctors are more worried about potential brain injury because I've knocked myself out a couple of times with crashes over the last couple of years. So I need to be really careful with the recovery because, you know, that one brain cell rattling around in there, I've got to look after it. So I won't be on the court for much of the first 4 weeks. So that provides an opportunity for all of you to step up and lead your own groups and lean on each other. Of course, I'm here for feedback. I'll be around a little bit, but I won't be on the court so much. So let's try to support each other. And like I said, it's an opportunity for a lot of the coaches to step up and lead in their groups and you know, get everyone improving and moving forwards. So looking back to term 1, I just wanted to really say a big thank you to all the staff, all the coaches, because we did a fantastic job with a lot of new kids coming into the business, and the vast majority of those kids have re-enrolled. We always expect a little bit of turnover in the first week or 2 of term, and that certainly will happen as well this coming term. But generally, we anticipate that most will continue, and that's a fantastic effort for all of you, from all of you. And just remember that we are tennis, we are focused on the improvement of the kids. That's our number one focus. We want to set ourselves apart from most of the other coaching programs around, in that we are really into the development of a playing culture. We want to get the kids to improve as rapidly as possible and get them involved in competition, so that we really are the standout program in the area for kids of all ages to come and really learn how to play tennis. So with that in mind, it's been fantastic in term 1 to get Tom on board more regularly. He's always been there helping us in the background with advice and information, but now he's actually there you know, 2 or 3 nights a week and helping us with the coaching workshops to really help us coaches all get the best out of ourselves so we can get the best out of the players. So I can't thank Tomo enough for putting his hand up to come and help, and I just hope he continues to enjoy himself and see some results out of all of us, so he stays motivated. Now, again on that, just make sure that as individuals, as coaches, we're all focused on getting the best out of ourselves and improving our own coaching game. So that means we all need to be students of the game, got to continue to learn and to look for information outside of what you might get on a lesson plan, or even from me or from Jess or Tom or Tani or John Paul or all us more experienced coaches. We're always looking outside of information to try to innovate and learn new information to improve our own coaching. So everyone needs to be like-minded in that sense to try to continue to improve and get a better result on the court. Now, looking forward then to term 2, we have made some changes to the Hot Shots program based on feedback from the coaches and also from what we've seen with the kids. We want to try to make the program simpler. You've all told me, keep it simple, stupid. And so we're trying to keep the program, to simplify the program, to pare it back. So there'll be less activities to get through in each lesson plan. And Jess has done a mountain of work to try to rewrite that program somewhat to simplify it. We want to get the kids progressing as quickly as possible. So with that in mind, we are focused on hitting more balls within the lessons, get the kids hitting as many balls as possible within even red ball level 1, to really give them the opportunity to learn the techniques of tennis more quickly. They can learn it if we're patient, and if we give them the opportunity, again, to hit lots of balls in a supportive and fun environment. So, again, thanks to Jess for doing that great job, and let's see how it rolls out. We're also always keen on your feedback as coaches, so don't be afraid to tell us what you think of the program when you see it, when you try to deliver it, because we're always trying to do better. Okay, we're not happy just to sit on our laurels and say that was a good job in term one. Although it was a good job, we think we can do better. We want to improve. So that'll be some changes to the hot shots. Look out for, with the orange ball kids, we also want to give them some exposure to the green dot balls to speed the kids up. That's one thing that comes from Tom, is that we don't want to slow the game down to fit the kids. We really want to accelerate the kids to the speed of the game so they can get involved in competition younger, so that they're exposed to the green dot balls within segments of the orange ball lessons, so that they can speed up and get ready to play comp, faster. Okay, so just on that, from the first coaches workshop, we talked about the 5 balls: technical, tactical, physical, mental, and the management ball on top. And Tom mentioned how what we're trying to do is eradicate the technique and the physical part of it. So you eradicate those 2 balls. Now, some of you might have thought that means that we shouldn't be teaching technique and physical, and that we should just be focusing on the tactical, the mental, and the what's the other one, Riley? Technical, tactical, physical, mental, management, of course. So that's not what it means. What it means is that we want to get the technique and the fitness into the kids as early as possible, so they're moving well and hitting the balls correctly as possible with good technique as early as possible. So when the kids get into squad, the bulk of the technical work is done. And when they come to squad, we're focused more on their match play, point construction, and management, which are the most important things, okay? So the idea is that we wipe out those first 2 balls, the technique and the physical, as early as possible. So that's what our program is being designed to do. Okay, so it is a technical focus. We want that in as early as possible to the kids so that they progress more quickly, and they will be motivated by their own improvement. The kids and the parents will know that they're getting better, and they'll be motivated to play more tennis and to continue into competition, and then be self-motivated, all those sorts of things. So that's what we're trying to get done. Now, the other thing, as looking after all of us, what I'm trying to do is find a platform via which we can all collaborate more easily in regard to all the players, so that we can share video analysis, we can share comments, we can share notes. And that's what that little poll on Messenger was about in regard to tennis notes. Who has an Apple device that we can collaborate with? Now, that's not really going to work because not everybody has an Apple device, and also that program isn't really set up with a pro forma via which we can all share knowledge. You'd have to go looking for it too. It would be too difficult. So I've come across an app that I looked at a few years ago called the Tennis Locker app. I'll put the link in the chat below this video. Could you coaches please have a look at it? There's some testimonials on there. There's some information about how the app works, and have a look at it, because if I implement this app and put all the players and programs on there, you guys are going to have to use it. So if you think you're going to be motivated to use it, if you think it's going to work and benefit your coaching, which I think it will, then I will go down the road of implementing that app, which will take a lot of work, but I think it could be worthwhile. So have a look. I'll put the link, as I said, below. Have a look at it and give me your feedback. And I'll be looking to get that started during this term if I can, with a latest start date for term 3. It'll take some time to get it running. So have a look at that. And like I said, give me feedback. Basically what I'm trying to do is make us, the coaches, more accountable for the improvement of the players that we're working with. So what I'm really looking forward to, what we're really looking for this term, is for the coaches to be more accountable for the improvement of the kids that are in front of them week to week. Okay, you can't just run the program without thinking about it. You actually have to think about the kids that are in front of you and help them develop as quickly as possible. You need to coach them more technically so that they're improving. Okay, that's what we really want to see. And this app, I think, will help. So have a look at it. That's enough of that. Great result last season with competition. I think we got 4 or 5 premierships or flags in the WDTA with the juniors, which was fantastic. Also, some of the senior teams won and did really well. And the tournaments over Easter have been great. There's been some fantastic results. Grubby semi-finals at Yarrawonga. Riley won matches in Yarrawonga, which was fantastic. Jarrell was runner-up in a couple of tournaments over the holidays. Lewis played, Aidan played. Ramey's doing well. She made the quarterfinals in Bendigo just today. So there's been some really good results. I'm sorry if I've forgotten anybody, but everyone's been playing. Pelosi, how can I forget Pelosi? Winning his bracket up there in Swan Hill or Mildura, wherever he was out in the bush, but did a fantastic effort flying the flag up there. So well done, Pelosi. So it's really great to see the coaches and the kids playing more tournaments. We want more of that. And with that in mind, when it comes to the kids that you're working with, make sure you talk to them about match play on Fridays. We want to get as many kids involved in playing matches on Fridays to help them improve, and also getting involved in competition. So get the kids into it as early as possible. Now, I think that's all I've got to say. Looking forward to a great term 2. You won't see me much around the club for the first few weeks. I will be there from time to time, but I know that I can trust you all to do a really great job, or Jess and I can trust you all to do a really great job. We're here to answer your questions should you need them, and I'll sign off. Thanks very much.